Michael, huge congratulations. You are the
Thank
Ball
you.
Sports World Grand Prix champion for the 6th time. Just try and sum up how you're feeling and what you think the performance was like overall.
I think my performance overall in this tournament has been absolutely incredible. My confidence was there, the absolute spirit to fight was there. Only had one little problem in the final, and I couldn't do anything against that. I had a little bit of stomach problems, and they were, you need to make sure you keep your focus going. That's not always that easy, but that's also things during the game you have to deal with at that moment, and it wasn't easy, especially with a Nathan Espinel who was playing and battling back that well, and they need to try to make the most of it, and that's, I think I did that.
Those first 3 sets, you played some incredible stuff. Did you feel on cloud 9 at that point, and did you think it was going to be a whitewash at that point?
Of course you think that's going to be a whitewash, but you always need to bear in mind Nathan is not a bad player, and he always can come back, and that's exactly what he did, and he's a phenomenal player to battle against, but I'm glad I took it over the line. That's the only thing that matters for me.
Did you slightly switch off at 4-0? Because you get what you're
I did switch off, big time, but that's also part of the game, unfortunately, and you have to deal with it at that moment, and that's not always that easy, but I did it, and that's the only thing that matters for me.
We saw you giving Nathan some words at the end. What did you say to him?
Exactly what I said now. I think, especially early doors in the game, I absolutely smashed him. After that, he came back really well. I had some stomach problems, and that's why I told him. And I'm always a honest player. I tell everyone the truth. I don't care if it's good or bad for me. But as long as you can tell yourself the truth, you always can look yourself in the mirror. And from that perspective, there's more to come. And I know there's more to come. I feel comfortable. And even in a bad year like what I've got now, I've still won most of the important tournaments. And I hope I can do even more after this.
I remember you speaking about getting your property back, as you called them. That's another one ticked off, the one you lost.
Another little property of me. They all know it's my property. But I need to make sure I keep doing that. I can say whatever I want in my interviews, but you have to show it on the stage, and that's the only thing that matters to me.
I remember you saying about when you took the last trophy home, Zoe was like, well, Daddy, trophy. Is she going to enjoy this one as well with you tomorrow?
I hope so, but I think I have to say in 8.5 hours time my flight will be off to Holland, so I need to make sure when I get home, of course I'm going to pick them up from school, and I think they will be really happy, especially after this win.
Michael, many congratulations and thank you.
Michael, how relieved for you to see that match start going, because the crowd was starting to get involved, Nathan was really gathering a bit of momentum.
Only at that moment, I think 3 sets before it was already on his shoulders, and you know what I mean, but I understand that. He's English. He should have everyone backing him up. If I play in Holland a tournament like this, everyone will be cheering my name on from the beginning till the end. That's how it should be. And the only thing I can be happy of, I think, especially early doors in this game, I did the right things for myself. Of course, it wasn't 100%, but I managed to keep my focus going, and that made me want to win this game.
Was there any doubt in your mind at all that it could potentially have slipped away tonight?
No, I was going to win this game any day of the week, but I didn't make it myself unnecessarily difficult, and you don't want to put yourself in that position, but unfortunately I did, and then you need to try to make the most of it, and I'm glad I did, and my focus was there, and that's the only thing that matters for me.
Another major title under your belt this year. Are the rest going to have to up the game between now and the end of the season to get close?
If they want to win that tournament, of course they have to put up the game.
How many more do you feel you can win between now and the end of the season? What's the key targets?
If they keep playing like this, I'm going to win everyone. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing that matters for me. The top players, Casey Price played phenomenal to the semi-finals. In the semi-finals he didn't do enough against Nathan Espinel. Peter White, he had such a big mouth towards the whole tournament. He never turned up against me. If you want to win tournaments like this, you need to make sure you focus yourself, and that's the only thing you can do. And as long as the other guys have a big mouth, I just do my thing and hope I can win more tournaments. You're welcome.
Michael, you've got a heavy favourite for the World Championship now, way ahead of the field. Is that how it should be? That how you thought it should be all along?
What do you think? Of course I think I should be favoured. And they all know I'm favoured as well. But the only thing what matters for me, I need to make sure I keep this performance going, and I've won the 3 biggest tournaments this year, and from here on I think there's more to come. There's more to go for and there's more to fight for, and you only can, if you keep battling like what I'm doing at the moment, there's a lot more to come.
Big week for Nathan Aspinall as well, making the final here.
I think he did phenomenal, especially the way how he come back, also the way how he fall back after his injury. You only can have credits for that.
Cheers, Mike.
Well.